The letter arrived on a Tuesday morning, certified mail, red urgent stamp across the top. I remember standing at my mailbox in the driveway, still holding my coffee, reading the words, "Ordered to remove all panels within 14 days or face daily fines of $150. Those panels had been legally permitted, professionally installed, and sitting on my roof for exactly 4 days. $12,000 of investment, and my family's entire plan to cut our summer electric bill in half. What they didn't know, what they were about to find out the hard way, is that the state I live in had passed a solar access law years ago specifically to stop HOAs from doing exactly this, and I had printed every page of it. Welcome to HOA Shield. This channel exists for one reason, to make sure that homeowners like you and me know our rights. Hit that subscribe button right now because the story I'm about to tell you may save you thousands of dollars someday. Now, let's go back to that Tuesday morning. I submitted an architectural review request to my HOA 31 days before installation because our CC&Rs required a 30-day review window. Failure to respond within 30 days constituted automatic deemed approval. I had a real estate attorney confirm that in writing before I ever let a single installer set foot on my roof. Margaret had apparently driven past my house over the weekend, noticed the panels, and apparently experienced what can only be described as a personal offense of the highest order. I walked inside, I set the letter on the kitchen table, and I made a decision that changed everything. I was going to respond to this exactly the way she least expected. Quietly. Legally. With documentation so airtight, it would make her regret she ever stamped that envelope. Inside, it was everything. The original ARB submission, the contractor's license, the city permit, the certificate of insurance, and right on top, a printed copy of my state's Solar Rights Act. She laughed, not cruelly, just the way someone laughs when they've seen this exact mistake before. I sent a written response to Margaret directly via certified mail, return receipt requested. Not emotional, not threatening, just facts. The new letter softened the language slightly, but doubled down on the demand. The panels were visible from the street, constituting an aesthetic violation. I took photographs of my roof from every public street angle. The panels were mounted flush, standard black on charcoal, perfectly aligned. I had a licensed solar installer provide a written statement confirming that any design changes to hide the panels would reduce efficiency by 30 to 40%, and increase cost by approximately $4,000. My attorney compiled everything into a formal legal response packet, and a formal notice that we would seek recovery of all legal fees. I want to describe this meeting because it was one of the most professionally satisfying 2 hours of my adult life. My attorney placed a single sheet of paper on the table, slid it across, and said, "That is the relevant section of state statute. We weren't aware of this specific statute." My attorney nodded. She said, "That's understandable." 1 week later, I received a formal letter on HOA letterhead. The violation notice was rescinded. The fine assessment was withdrawn. My panels are still on my roof. My July electric bill last year was $63. If this video helped you, share it with someone fighting an HOA right now. Subscribe to HOA Shield. The HOA does not always win.